How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Coach Joe here of the Atlanta Talonflames. I'm here to give you guys a new Team Builder episode, but I'm doing it with a little bit of a twist today, ladies and gentlemen, because I got a pretty fun announcement for you guys, as you saw from the intro video, which I just got. You guys knew I was part of the Shiva League. You guys knew I was part of the Shadow Realm League. You guys knew I was part of the Victory Draft League. And you guys knew I was part of the IBL League, the International Battling League, I think is. I might be messing that up. And if I do, I'm apologizing to the commissioner right off the bat right now. Very sorry on that. But there was one other league that I joined that just started up right now. And guys, I'm excited for it because it is probably going to be one of the biggest leagues, metaphorically and literally, when you think about it. And that league, ladies and gentlemen, is called the Universal Gaming Association. It is a 128 team VGC Pokemon Draft League. It is insane, ladies and gentlemen. I'm part of the Kanto Region. I'm a mod in the Kanto Region along with my friend Kudella. And we're in charge of that region. There's 128 teams competing in this tournament, folks. So basically what we're doing is it's a standard draft league, 10-week season with playoffs. The series are best of 3, naturally. And when we do the tournament for, the Kanto Region champion, that champion will actually then go on to be the champion of the entire UGA in the debut season. So I'm looking forward to that, to be honest with you guys. I'm also very grateful to the commissioner, MMP27, for giving us the opportunity to be a part of this. I'm grateful to Monkferno. I'm grateful to all my other mods in all the other divisions. And I'm just ready to get this going, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I'm trying something new today. I just bought a new monitor because I've been trying to work around with like OBS and stuff, get the extend features done. I think I finally got it working. We'll see what happens there. Let me know what you guys think about it. And if you have any feedback, aside from, YouTube help videos, I'll greatly take those into consideration because I want to, do this right. But the main reason I was doing that was because, I couldn't figure out how to, what's it called? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, that's right. In previous videos, I would have the window capture. So like if I was doing the Showdown Team Builder, I couldn't necessarily do the Team Builder while opening up Google Chrome on my computer itself when I'm recording. So I bought the monitor so I could extend the Google Chrome, and that way I can do that without any problem. And so far in the test runs, no problem, but we'll see what happens here. And if you guys work with me, maybe I can get better at this, because at the end of the day, I just want to do stuff right. So I have the Kanto Region doc up here, as you guys can see. Now, I kind of hit the cursor in the recording because sometimes it gets a little out there. And if I figure that out, I'll figure that out. But I wanted to go with you guys, and here, let me try and zoom in a little bit so you guys can get just a little bit more knowledge on it. All right. So like I said, it's a generic draft league. It's got 11 Pokemon on each team, 1 G-Max, 1 Tier 1, 2 Tier 2s, 2 Tier 3s, a Tier 4, and 4 free picks, plus or minus 250 points. And you can see the tier system here. Tier 1s were 100, Tier 2 were 75, Tier 3 were 50, Tier 4 were 25. And then the battle rules, it's VGC, it's best of 3, so all Pokemon are set to level 50. Also, I should mention, it's Series 5 rules, guys, not Series 6, Series 5. So you're going to see some Pokemon that maybe got the short end of the stick in Series 6. But I digress on that part. So we have the banned list here, mostly the legendaries and stuff like that. Can't really get too bent out of shape there. All the legendaries there. The tier list is here. If I'm correct, I think we did it based on the WBE with their tier system in a sense. as you can see, the Gmaxes, the tier 1s, the tier 2s, the tier 3s, the tier 4s. And at the bottom here, there were a couple tier 4s that we added in that were of the, I think it's called NFE on the ranking system. So I think that's like, like tier 5s and stuff like that. And then you see all of our picks and everything. And so then we also have like a standing system, the schedule and everything. You can see right now, these are our week 1 matchups. My team, the Atlanta Talonflames, we're playing the Motostoke Munchlaxes and Coach Torch, which I'll get into his team. I'll get into my team and what I'm planning on bringing momentarily. So let me scroll over there to Moto's team. And this is his team. Or Torch's team, sorry, my bad. He has Gmax Venusaur, he has Gyarados, he has Sableye, Galarian Weezing, Dusknoir, Espeon, Manectric, Ninetales, Umbreon, Munchlax, and Beartic. Now, off the top of the bat there, you guys can already see, he's got one Pokemon that did reach the short end of the stick on the banned list, the Venusaur regular form and Gmax form. But going off of Series 5, we're allowed to use Pokemon like Gmax Venusaur and Gmax Rillaboom and Gmax Cinderace, Blaze, not Libero, because that would just wreck everything. But yeah, he's got Venusaur, and he's got the Ninetales there, so he's got... And plus he's also got Sableye too, so even if he doesn't necessarily bring the Ninetales with it, which I would think he would bring the Ninetales if he's bringing the Venusaur to set up Chlorophyll right off the bat, he would have Sableye, who can do Prankster Sunny Day, and then the Chlorophyll is right there to go off the bat. Gyarados is also there. Gyarados, very fast, normally has Moxie to go with, like, Max Geyser, Max Airstream. I think he gets... I think I've seen it get Max Overgrowth before. So it must get some kind of a grass move. I'm not entirely certain about that. He's got Galarian Weezing, very good Pokemon in doubles with the neutralizing gas to negate any abilities on the field. Off the top of my head, I'm not seeing any abilities that he would, want to negate on his side. But he might have something. I mean, heck, he could even bring Misty Terrain, bring Misty Explosion, and then he gets a 200 base power Fairy type move, of all things. Dusknoir, we know the Dusknoir, it's not as bulky as its pre-evolution in Dusclops, but Dusclops needs the Eviolite to be bulky in the first place. And, I mean, it's still a good Pokemon. Espeon's there. Espeon probably will have Magic Bounce in case I try to do, like a setup move or something like that, but I'm honestly not expecting that. Manectric, Manectric at the tier 4 is a pretty interesting one. I mean, it's a good electric type Pokemon. It's fast. It can hit hard. It's got static. It's got lightning rod. And like I said, you got the Ninetales. He's got Umbreon. So he's got 2 of the evolutions. He's got his mascot and Munchlax here. Most likely will not be seeing Munchlax. I honestly don't see what Munchlax can do, even though it does have, I think it's a base 100 attack, if I'm not mistaken. And then he's got Beartic. And Beartic, very interesting. Snow Cloak ability, or Slush Rush, or Swift Swim. So of his 6 Pokemon, I'm predicting I'm going to see the Venusaur, I'm going to see the Gyarados, the Ninetales, and then as wild cards, I'm thinking Sableye, Galarian Weezing, and Manectric. I'm not anticipating Umbreon, Munchlax, Beartic, and I forget the other 2. But let me get into my team real quick, and then we get into the team builder side of things. First off, my Gmax is Gmax Blastoise. So off the top of the bat, he's my rival in a sense, like, quote unquote rival. I didn't do what I did in the Shiva League yet. I'll probably do that maybe before tomorrow's recording of the battle. And then I'll go from there, see which team is my rival, because instead of there being 10, there's 15. So could potentially be something there. But Gmax Blastoise has done really well in battles before. I mean, I'm sorry, guys, that OBS was, acting up a little bit the last day or two, so I wasn't able to record my battle against Owl in the VDL. But that battle was really freaking close, guys. My Gmax Blastoise, it was really right at the end there, and I lucked out that he went for Protect, thinking I was going to go into the Lapras, but I went into the main trick with Life Orb Drill Run, and I was barely able to win the 2-on-1. But Owl was a heck of a good competitor, guys. I cannot even stress that enough. Like, I don't want people to think that, they're bad battlers or they choke it away. My thing is, if I can give them a good battle, I'm content with the result. So I hope I give them a good battle. That's all I care about. As you can also see, I got regular Venusaur. So Torch has Gmax. I've got regular. I've also got my Ice Combo. Now, I couldn't get Alolan Ninetales, so I got the next best thing. I got Vanillix. And that said, it will work well. The combo will work well. I mean, it still gets Aurora Veil. It still gets Freeze Dry. It still gets Blizzard. It gets Protect. I think it gets Acid Armor. It can learn Flash Cannon for coverage. So, not sure what I'm going to run on this one yet. Then I also have Gardevoir and Decidueye as two of my tier 3s. Gardevoir, I really like that Pokemon. I've loved it ever since Generation 3. It's a really, really good Pokemon to use. And usually when I use it, it does pretty well. I mean, I don't have any Pokemon per se that, use moves that will damage allies. But if I do, I've got a Telepathy Pokemon to avoid it. I can also set up Trick Room if need be. And I can go from there. Decidueye is an okay Pokemon. I kind of saw, some videos of people, using Decidueye. I've seen people, talk about it. I mean, me personally, when Alola came out, I mean, you guys can see I'm recording, I'm wearing a blue shirt. Even though I'm a Steel-type enthusiast, in Alola, I was a Primarina fan from day one. I just fell in love with Popplio. And I loved Brionne. I loved Primarina. And in all fairness, guys, much like in Hoenn, with Swampert being able to run through basically every gym and also the water routes, Primarina went roughshod on every major opponent in Alola. I mean, it's strong against Hala. It's strong against Olivia. It's strong against Nanu. It's strong against Hapu. It gets moves that'll beat Acerola. It'll get moves that'll beat Kahili. It beats Olivia again. It beats Hala again. In Ultra Sun, it matches up neutrally to Molayne, but it just ran roughshod over that. So, but I know Decidueye, it's a good Pokemon. I've seen it, run a couple times, and when you guys see what I'm planning on bringing with it, I'll explain more about it. And then Dracloak, I've seen Dracloak run with Choice Scarf, if anything, and I mean it does its job. I mean I can even give it the Eviolite if I wanted to. Then I also have Volcarona. Volcarona, very good Pokemon. It is a very strong Pokemon. It's also my setter in a sense, and by setter I mean redirector. That's a better word to use for it. It's a redirector, so I can use Rage Powder, I can use Quiver Dance, I can use Fiery Dance, and then I can use Bug Buzz. The fun thing and then the next one, the fun thing, I have Silvally, so I got access to all 18 forms. So if I want to bring Ground type one day, and then bring Poison the next day, and then bring Dragon the next day, I can do that because I've got Silvally. Now, of course, got to stress this part though. I cannot switch the memories between battles. Can't do that. So whichever type I choose, that's the one I get for those 3 games. And I'm fine with that. Galvantula's here. I needed an electric type, to be fully honest with you guys. And Galvantula with Compound Eyes, I can just, throw some Thunders out there, not really worry about missing it. And then if I wanted to, hypothetically, I could use Sticky Webs, but I'm not really sure how that works in VGC. I mean, truthfully, I'm planning on maybe running Sticky Webs. I'm still working out the kinks on what I want to do with Galvantula. And then I also have Hitmonchan with Iron Fist, because, I mean, if you guys have seen what I've done in the Shiva League, I've been running Roughshod with Hitmontop. And I'll be fully honest with you guys, I honestly didn't even think I was going to do that good with Hitmontop. But Technician plus all those moves that are base 60 power or less that it learns, nobody really expected it. But that's enough of the teams. You guys see what I have. Like for my 11, you saw what Torch has for his 11. Let's get into the main event. I'm going to show you guys what I'm bringing right now. So first off, I'm bringing Gmax Blastoise. Have not decided yet whether or not I want to go with the Rindo Berry or the Weakness Policy or just something else that I'm thinking off the top of my head. But I also didn't want to go for a Water Spout for the G-Max Cannonade because if Blastoise is low on health, then it doesn't do much, even in the rain. So I decided to go for broke. I'm going with Hydro Cannon. So, plus, Hydro Cannon, Cannonade, it fits. Then I got Dragon Pulse for coverage, Blizzards for coverage, and then Weather Ball. Fun thing, if he sets up the sun, I got a water type using a fire type move on a grass type. And in all fairness, could even run safety goggles now that I'm thinking about it. Because he might try to, sleep me and then max, and then use, G-Max Vine Lash. Next up is Venusaur. Like I said, he's got a Chlorophyll. I've got a Chlorophyll. So, plan on bringing mine as well. Life Orb with Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, Giga Drain. And I'm giving it Leech Seed too, just to, be a little techie tech in a sense. Because I want to, maybe like bait him into switching a couple times. If he does bring, the Venusaur, I can't naturally Leech Seed the Venusaur, but I can Leech Seed just about everything else. Next up is Volcarona. Volcarona, have not decided if I want to do heavy duty boots on it yet, but I'm giving it Flame Body, giving it Fiery Dance, Quiver Dance, Rage Powder, and Bug Buzz. Fiery Dance, 50% chance to increase its special attack. Quiver Dance, we know what Quiver Dance does. Rage Powder for setup, and then Bug Buzz for the bug type coverage. Then I got Decidueye coming up next. Decidueye, giving it, a little bit of bulk here, 248 in HP, 252 in, attack. Giving it Sucker Punch, Spirit Shackle, Leaf Blade, and Acrobatics with the long reach ability. So if I wanted to, avoid any like paralysis or burn or poison, which I don't think he has any of those three abilities, I can do that without the fear of, making those contacts. And I think Long Reach also prevents Rocky Helmet damage, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But the Citrus Berry, so if I get, below half health, I get the Citrus Berry, and then I get Acrobatics. Galvantula is next. Giving it the Focus Sash, and Thunder, like I said, for Compound Eyes. Bug Buzz is there. I got Sticky Webs, because I'm going to try it, but that might change between now and whenever we have the battle. And then I'm giving it Protect, just to give it a little extra bulk here and there, maybe even stall out a turn of Dynamaxing. And then finally is my Gardevoir. I have it with the Assault Vest and Trace, so that way, I could double up on the Chlorophyll on my side. And I give it Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Psychic, and Mystical Fire. But now if you see this, it's base 80 speed, Timid Natures on both of them. It's a speed tie. So if my Gardevoir is faster than the Venusaur, we know that it's modest, most likely. If it's faster than me, then we're speed tying, most likely. But that's going to be the end of today's team builder for week 1 of the UGA, guys. Again, I'm so excited for this league to get started. I'm hoping that you guys enjoy all the battles that we're going to have. I'm looking forward to representing the Kanto region as best as I can. I'm hoping to give Torch a good battle when we have our match. And from there, guys, I just want to say thank you for everything that you guys have done for me so far as I've started this channel. Like I tell you guys, if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to just say, like the video, subscribe, all that stuff. I believe that you guys can do it on your own time. And if you want to, go right ahead. Not going to, say anything about that. I just believe in, putting out the content. If you guys like it, go from there. But I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Again, thank you guys for all this. Thank you for the support. And I can't wait to have this battle with Torch tomorrow, guys. So I will see you guys at the battle.